So here's our kitchen, finally completely done. You can have a look at the before photographs of it all in a kind of orange Rimu colour. And now it's fresh and white with beautiful touches of wood everywhere. And it's got beautiful long bench space. So let's have a little bit of a look around. But first of all, right in the middle of the room, we have our dining table. Really, it's the only table in the house, and it's got sort of white aged legs and a nice wooden top which I have waxed, and these lovely chairs that we bought on Trade Me. Again, it's the equivalent of eBay in the US. So the floor completely retiled in this grey and white colour, which goes really beautifully with the room, because the bench top, it's a stone bench top, has this grey vein through it. And the cupboards are all white. So the actual cupboards are shaker style, while the drawers have the groove, like tongue and groove down them. And that's because round here, my pantry, which you will have seen in the last video with the old kitchen, has that tongue and groove look to it. And beside it we have the fridge. I've kept all the appliances white so that we have quite a nice smooth line of white rather than having it broken up with the stainless steel, because we've already got the wood to cause to have a contrast with the white. There's the microwave down there. Above we have a glass-fronted cabinet that was made specially for us that sits on the bench, and that's where most of the crockery and the glasses and cups and all that kind of thing are. And then we have a stove here. It's white with some touches of the stainless steel, which I don't mind at all. And I love the fact that this is so easy to clean. It doesn't have the elements like in a gas stove or a normal electric one. This is a ceramic stove, I think it's called. We have the subway on the back, a white range hood above, and then we have this beautiful sink unit from England, so that it's very strong and stain resistant. And the same company we got the tap from in the brushed nickel, and it's got 3 taps because one's hot, one's cold, and one's the filtered water. Right, and coming around, this is my wide long bench top stretch, and that's what I like in any kitchen, so that when you are doing baking or preparing your meals, you've got a long stretch of bench and not a lot of little broken up ones. That there is the dishwasher, and this was a unit that we had made specially because I wanted a little bit of a display area kind of in between the drawers, and that's just where we keep, in those baskets, we keep the fabric napkins, tablecloths, things like that. And above we have a set of shelves in the same oak as the pantry. My husband actually made those, and just a few display bits and pieces on them, quite a few of which come from Italy. And as you can see, we have a wonderful bank of windows all the way around. We have French doors there, and then the main entrance. So here I've just put a little oak table with drawers so we can put all our keys and knickknacks in there. You know how when you come in the door you don't know what to do with your stuff? Well, that's where you put it. And above, in an old frame that I've kept for decades, an old gold frame, I've put a piece of custom wood which we've painted with blackboard paint, and I can keep the shopping list on there. And above we've got a very cute little light, the same ones that we've got in the lounge above the fireplace, and that's a Cupid that came from Italy. It's an antique. Just, I thought, quite a pretty little touch. Just to show you the lights, they're very distressed lights that I saw in a shop months and months ago, And then we bought this cottage, and I thought those would be perfect. And I went back, and they actually had them in storage. So they pulled them out for me, and I bought them, and I love them. They're big and chunky. And you can see we've got a high ceiling. It's the original ceiling, the board and batten ceiling they call it. And there you can see the kitchen from this angle. So I'm absolutely thrilled with how it turned out. And that's our veranda straight out there. And we're still working on tidying that up a bit because the builders used it for all the building and they had all the machines out there. Alright, well, I will finish the kitchen tour, and you can see in the blog post below the before, the in-betweens and the after for a wonderful contrast. Right, thank you for watching, and goodbye.